I'm excited about this. One of the main things I look forward to every time we visit Asia is the food.
Yes.
The world renowned for all their wonderful cuisines. When you know you visit Asia, you know that their food is going to be playing a flavor. And coming from America, we like to compare, the foods. But so far, Asia is like leaps and bounds ahead. It's just a different kind of flavor. And, a lot of times I like to say when we visit places, I'd rather visit a place with good food than nice scenery because, the food actually covers for the stay and it makes up for the fun times too. 'Cause you gotta have good food to have fun, right?
So right now in Hong Kong, it's actually starting to become really hot.
Humid, like
It's
not just
humid. Being inside is way better than being outside. So we were planning to go to Hong Kong Island to go eat there, but deciding to eat here in Tung first before we head out and explore the city of Hong Kong.
We are also very excited. This is probably the first time we did a vlog like this, family vlog. We don't see many families do vlogging when they travel, so at the same time we're sharing memories and sharing our experience with you guys, especially traveling as a family. We're a family of 6. Hong Kong has definitely been a great place to visit. It's a very family-friendly country, and I definitely recommend families to come over and visit and check out the scenery, try the food, learn a little bit of the culture, and just have fun while you're away from home. As a family, when you travel together, it opens your eyes up to a whole new world. And it's way different from America, from the USA, especially LA. We get away from it, we know we're in a different country, and one thing I always tell the family, always remember to respect the country, respect the culture, have fun at the same time, but know that we're here as visitors. This is not our home, so we must act accordingly. So yeah.
Actually, we need to scan this QR code and order here. So actually, we've been sitting here for a pretty long time, but I noticed that there's a QR code over here. So we need to scan the QR code, and most restaurants here actually use QR codes to order, so it's more digital. So don't make the same mistake we did.
So most places only take Visa or Octopus card and cash. This place was actually super convenient because they actually take Apple Pay, whereas most of the places around don't take Apple Pay. So yeah, it was nice to finally use Apple Pay.
So the total cost of the bill is 470 Hong Kong dollar, which is equivalent to $60.17 USD. So this is not bad for a family of 6 dining in a ramen restaurant.
We have just received our food right now, so that was pretty fast. It took maybe 10 minutes for them to prepare the food. We ordered rice and beef with eggs on top, and then also it comes with soup. We also have the pork belly and rice and with egg on top. And we also ordered a bowl of ramen with the noodles. These are hard noodles that we ordered. There are 2 different type of noodles. There are hard and there's also soft noodles. So we got the hard noodles. It comes with eggs, also slices of pork with seaweed. Okay, and then it comes with green onions, and then they said the broth here is pretty good.
Here is a hearty beef and rice bowl featuring tender, savory beef slices atop a bed of fluffy rice. The dish is finished with perfectly easy fried eggs, gently cooked to achieve a slightly runny yolk that enriches every bite. The combination of flavors, umami-rich beef, warm rice and silky eggs creates a satisfying meal packed with comforting textures and delicious taste. This beef and rice bowl is accompanied by a savory slice of seaweed on the side. The seaweed, packed with umami richness, perfectly complements with the tender beef and fluffy rice. The soup, however, is completely bland, almost like sipping watered down milk with no hints of salt or sugar. We also ordered their peach soda ice drink. Just a heads up, they place a little piece of paper under your drink, acting as a clever makeshift coaster to keep your glass from sliding around. Such a smart little detail. My dad took his first sip of peach soda ice drink and his eyes instantly widened with excitement, savoring the refreshing burst of fruity sweetness. Here's a close-up of my fork, stacked with irresistible combinations of flavors. Juicy, tender beef glistened with savory sauce, nestled beside fluffy rice that soaked up every delicious bite. A perfectly cooked, easy fried egg rests on top, its yolk just slightly runny, ready to add a rich, velvety texture. As my mom took a sip of that peach soda, she was completely on the same page as my dad. That refreshing burst of juicy peach and fizzy sparkle is just too good to resist. Every sip is vibrant, chilled, and perfectly balanced, making it an absolute delight. No doubt about it, this drink is a winner. My dad eagerly picks up his chopsticks, ready to dive into the steaming bowl of ramen that sat before him. The broth glows with a golden hue, its surface shimmering with tiny droplets of rich essence, promising a deep, comforting umami flavor. A beautifully tender slice of pork rests atop the noodles, its marbled fat slowly melting into the soup, infusing every spoonful with extra richness. The noodles, firm and chewy, are perfectly cooked, offering an irresistible bite as they soak up the savory broth. Freshly chopped green onions scattered across the surface, the vibrant color and sharp, slightly pungent flavor cutting through the richness, adding a refreshing contrast. Alongside, a sheet of seaweed softens as it absorbs the warmth of the broth, releasing its signature oceanic umami that rounds out the dish beautifully. Each element harmonizes effortlessly, the warmth, the texture, and the perfectly balanced flavors creating an unforgettable ramen experience, one that my dad is about to enjoy with eager anticipation. Overall, this Japanese ramen spot in Tung deserves a strong 9 out of 10 from all of us. Beyond the incredible taste, the thoughtful details from presentation to balance of ingredients made the dining experience all the more satisfying. It's a kind of ramen that leaves you eager for another visit, with flavors that linger long after the last spoonful. Definitely a standout meal.